Everybody, we've got some breaking news. Two big trades today. United States national team midfielder Croix Bethune moving from the Washington Spirit to the Kansas City Current. Now, in a separate move, US women's national team midfielder Claire Hutton was also traded from Current to Bay FC. It's been widely reported Kansas City are paying the Spirit $1 million in total for Bethune, while Bay FC will pay the Current $1.1 million for Hutton. Girls, got some breaking news. What do we make of it, Darian? You like these moves for these two girls?
Oh, I love a little shakeup. I love the drama. I love the reality that you have free agency, that you can pick and move and go where you feel that you're going to grow. And I actually think that these two moves really reflect that, specifically Croix. I think watching her with Washington Spirit, yes, she has the fluidity, the freedom to get high, to make those runs in behind, to be on the ball. But I think what's being asked of her in order to be a staple for the U.S. women's national team, she has to be much more defensive. And I think with the exit of Claire Hutton, her going into that 10 position, maybe it pushes Ali Sednor up into the 9. She's going to have so much more responsibility with that style that Kansas City has, where each side of the ball, everybody equally participates in. Even if you're on the front line, wherever you are, you give 100% defensively. And I think that's actually going to be so great for her game. Being in Kansas City, getting to be a star on a team, is going to push her to be that next level that we've all been wanting her to see with the full team.
I'm shocked by this move.
Me too. I'm so shocked. I was like, well, you gave such good reason for the move, but I'm shook.
Yeah, I am too. I appreciate that take by you, Darian, because for me, I'm kind of like, I'm surprised she's leaving Spirit. I think that Croix that was her first team, her only team in the NWSL. I think she has done incredibly well for them. I think she is one of the best players on Spirit. I cannot believe Spirit let her go. And maybe it's a financial issue, you know, that we obviously know about the Trinity Rodman massive re-signing there and the contract she's getting. So, you know, maybe Croix wasn't able to be part of the plans financially, which again, salary cap, it's the question mark there. But I'm shocked. I wanted to see a healthy Croix, a healthy Trinity playing together. The front 5 of Spirit, I thought, were the most exciting to watch in the playoff run last year. So to remove Croix from that lineup is surprising to me, and I'm a little bummed. But if she's happy and she wants to go to Kansas City and can hopefully grow there, fantastic for her.
Again, the importance of having agency of your own career, but I'm just thinking about NWSL Media Day was not that long ago.
Oh, yeah. Did you not know about this?
Yeah, you were there.
Weren't you talking to Croix in a Spirit jersey?
Yes.
You're gonna have to scrap all that.
Yes, and she was telling
Get the editing out.
Hoping, you know, third time's a charm. They came so close now, 2 championships in a row. She's not hoping that third time's a charm for
Poker
Spirit
face
anymore.
from Croix Bethune if she knew ahead of time.
Yeah, fooled me.
Yeah, she did. She got you good.
Just doing my job.
I like it. She's making moves. I think for Claire Hutton as well, moving from Kansas City, where she's been a standout player. She gets calls up into the national team, does incredibly well there. Going to Bay feels like, oh, here's a marquee player for Bay to build around. Because we, on Attacking Third, we talked about what is Bay going to look like? I still don't know their style of play. New coach. Who's scoring goals besides Kunta Nanji? Where's the pressure coming from? Are they more defensive? You have a lot of players out on maternity leave. To me, Claire Hutton, and seeing how she's elevated the national team, Kansas City, she gets more into the attack now. This is a player that I think they can really build around, and I'm excited to see her in a Bay jersey.
Is this exactly what Bay FC needs then going into the season?
Yeah, Bay FC should be very happy with this.
Yeah, a lot of questions around what their season, what their roster would look like. And for a new coach to come in and be able to bring this caliber of player in, this is a player that Emma Hayes has said, this is a future captain of this national team. That is a big deal. That says a lot, not just about how she plays, but the type of leadership, the mentality she has. She got the armband after Trinity exited the game in a recent friendly, so.
And she's only 20.
Yeah, she's so young.
She's a youngin'.
No, I have goosebumps.
Yeah, like I think her ceiling is endless, and to go to Bay, where who knows? I would be shocked if Bay didn't make more moves to bring in around her, especially in the attack. Defensively, they're going to need to make some adjustments. But if you have someone like her as that 6-8 position to kind of be the player that holds tempo for the team, it should give us a lot of confidence. And I think moves them up the table a little bit going into the season. Where I was thinking they were going to end the season on. I think it puts them in that playoff contention point of now I can kind of see what Bay is trying to do. Whereas before this, not a clue.
I agree. But I do think
Yes,
if I'm Claire Hutton, I'm hopefully understanding what Bay's direction is.
Yeah.
What other players are you bringing in to complement me, to put around me? And I think Bay has underperformed in their first couple seasons in the NWSL. I think that they are at a hopefully turning point into like going forward and making the right moves and making the right decisions for player personnel, and because they have to. I think that it's kind of like a tipping point. If they don't, then I think that they're going to lose that momentum that they built in the excitement around them being expansion team. So Claire Hutton is somebody who can come in and make a huge impact for them, but I do think that they need to bring in other players to complement her.
What position do you think Bay needs to bring in? Another striker? Is there someone in the midfield?
I think another striker, and I think with some of our moms who are going to be missing the season, definitely in the back line, Kiki Pickett leaving as well. But I think that's how valuable she is now you sign her, then other players will want to come in.
Absolutely.
And someone has to be that player, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking at a roster, you're like, oof.
Oh, so it will attract other players to
I
go
think
to
so.
BFC.
I think that's how good she is.
That makes it why it's such a clever move. I want to go back, though, to Washington Spirit, talking about teammates and how one move can affect the whole team. You spoke about Trinity Rodman there. What do you think she'll be thinking now Bethune's gone?
Oh,
I
the
assume
dynamic duo.
Yeah, she's probably bummed. It's like, who's she going to do her TikToks with? Shoot.
She's going to have to convince somebody else.
I think they'll be lined up to do TikToks with Trinity Rodman.
How do you see Spirit season going then?
Spirit were very good
Yeah.
at the end of the season. Again, I think a big part of that was Croix Bethune. I thought she was excellent for them. I loved watching her play.
So why get rid of her?
I don't know. I assume that it's a financial piece of it, but that's why I'm surprised, because I thought that I'd see her again in a Spirit jersey, and I wanted to watch that.
And just the flair, the swagger she
Oh, look at that
brings.
photo.
Yeah, look at her.
She's so
You talk
icy.
about
Wow.
flair and swag. Look at that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And her marketing value. I just think this is a loss for Spirit, gain for Kansas City.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we see Spirit make another move to try to fill that. I mean, they still have a lot of talent. They have Sofia Cantore, they have Lacey Santos.
So you don't think they'll be bringing in someone to try and replace Bethune?
I think they'll have to bring in another really crafty player to play in that 10 position with the front line that they have. Or Adrian Gonzalez, this is his first year as full-time head coach. He gets the full preseason with his team. What is that going to look like? Are you going to switch this playing style that we've become accustomed to, where it is all gas, no breaks with Washington Spirit, with a touch of maturity? Are they going to be a team that sits back a little bit more and is a little bit more patient? Because you don't have a playmaker like Croix anymore.
Who do you think they could be bringing in? Oh, who do they need to bring in?
Literally no idea. I'm like, why would you
this
watch
just
it?
Will be the last shock, I think, of this period.
But I am excited. I'm excited that we're starting to get moves, and we're starting to get, like,
Yeah.
when we got told the news off camera, my jaw hit the floor.